Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Fofucha Dolls, and thank you again for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how to create mini Fofucha faces. And here they are. They're made from a 1.5 inch polystyrene foam ball. You could grab one ball, cut it in half, and two faces will come out of that. And you could embellish them with bows and flowers, felt flowers. However you would like to embellish them, you can do that. They are flat, so they're great for if you want to create some magnets. They're also great for a headband, a hair barrette, or a hair bow, and any other idea you could think of. These are cute little faces. Also picture frames. Those would be great on a picture frame, a wooden picture frame, anything that you would know that it could go on a flat surface. It'll work. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to show you also couple of tricks. I used my scraps for the hair. So if you have scraps from your bigger dolls, try not to discard them. I know that it gets kind of annoying sometimes, and many of us want to throw away our scraps. I try to keep as much as I can because they could always come in handy. And also, I'm going to show you another trick. I'm going to show you how you can get these flowers at your local craft store and how to heat them up so they could have a little bit more volume and dimension. So let's get started. You're going to need your foam ball, some foam sheets, a permanent marker, your glue gun, your iron, paint. What else? I'm using a pink foam sheet because I'm going to make a headband for her. And let's get started. Okay. I'm going to clear my space. And I'm going to clear them up. Okay, so what I used, I don't have a template for this since I don't like to work with my hands too much to add the pressure to the foam, but you can do that. I used a ribbon. This is part of a ribbon spool. My ribbon finished and I decided to take the spool apart, and sure enough, this fits perfectly over the polystyrene foam ball. So if whatever you could find at home, a household item that would fit perfectly in size and its diameter, then that will work. And I'm going to show you how I used it. I have a small sheet of peach foam. Remember, iron is on your cotton setting. Warm it up. Make sure it's nice and hot. And you're going to start ironing your foam sheet. See how it's curling? So it's a good indication that it's ready. Perfect. I'm going to place this and then run this little circle through and just let it cool down. Okay, if you don't have this circle, what you would do is you would need to grab the foam sheet and squeeze and let it take its own shape. See, that's what you would do if you didn't have a little circle or something to give you that support that you need. You would need to use your hands. So here I got my shape, my perfect little shape. See? I will cut that all around and then glue it onto my foam ball. And it's already done. I already have it glued, ready to go. I'm gonna grab my scrap. I have some scraps here. This looks like a perfect shape for her bangs. So I'm going to glue. A tip that I will give you also is if you see a little bit of a stretch on your foam sheet, put the bangs over the stretch. And on the cleaner part, let that be the bottom of her face, like her neck. Okay, so the glue is on. Now I'm just gonna glue this part. If this happens to be too stiff, what you could do is you could actually heat it up a bit on the iron, and then you could shape it. But since this is not that stiff, I can just use it on the doll. Cut it to shape. I don't have templates for these dolls. These dolls are freehand pretty much. And since they're mini, it shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to do this just fine without a template. And you just freehand. All right, I need some more glue. Just give me a second. Okay. I'll make sure it's fully glued down. And make sure you just cut all the excess off. Perfect. See how she's coming along? Now what I'm going to do is I have strips, again, from my scraps. I just cut strips from here. And I'm going to show you what I did. I already have these done. So I'm going to cut a strip here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to iron the tip. That's all I need to iron, the tip of her hair. And the foam sheet should automatically curl. If you need to give it some help, you can just curl it and it would stay in place. Right there, it's a nice little cute curl. So what I do right now is I'm just going to glue, put a little bit of glue. Oops. And just start adding curl by curl. And however way you like it or design, if you want to layer it, that's great. If you want to do it side by side, that's perfect too. I'm going to do side by side, and I think I'm going to layer. That'll look cute. Let me just get more glue. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the other side. Glue. Let me clear this up a bit. Okay. Glue here. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's handmade. And I'm just gonna, there we go, position that one there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just add a little bit of glue here. Just pop it back in the back here. The wonderful part about this craft is it kind of just takes its own shape and character, and that's what I love. I'm not going to worry about this part because that's where I'm going to show you how to cover this up. So she's looking great. I'm going to get my pink foam. I'm going to make her a little headband. I'm gonna glue it. Add a little bit of glue. She looks like she has a headband on. And here's the trick I'm going to show you. You grab some flowers, foam flowers of course, and you're going to iron them. Even though they have the sticky back, don't worry. You're going to get your iron and put it over and wait a couple seconds. They're going to start to curl up so pretty. Sure enough, they're curling up, you see? And then the sticker part just kind of dissolves, and that's fine because you could use the glue from the glue gun. And that's exactly what I'm going to get right now, some glue. If it came out.
The dog's on the carpet.
And then, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna grab the other flower. And it'll go here. So let's glue. Oops, I lost the center. That's okay. Center's back in. And there she is. She is looking real cute. Now, if you really want to get a little ambitious, you could actually draw out leaves, place little leaves on her flowers. But for now, I'm going to show you how to just draw the eyes, which are real simple. Get a permanent marker, and you just draw 2 circles. Again, she's so small that you could freehand her nicely. And you could also do her eyelashes. You could do her with you could do the eyelashes with a brush too, but I'm just going to do the permanent marker this time. You could do an eyebrow. And I'm going to make her mouth. Let's see if this template fits over here. I'll try with a template, and might not be able to get the whole smile. But I'll do it on a flat surface. Okay. I'm going to use my pink chalk, soften her up a bit with pink chalk color. You could also soften up her mouth a bit if you want to put pink around her mouth. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use black paint to color in her eyes. I don't recommend a marker because the marker is not, I don't like the coloring. It's not dark enough for me. So I normally just use black acrylic and a brush, just so her eyes can look richer. Okay, perfect. Now I'm rushing her a little bit here, but take your time doing the eyes. I enjoy my work to be polished, so just take your time. Okay, just let her dry up. Let me clear up my space here, and I'm gonna show you, I do 2 little dots on her eyes. I'll wait for her to dry up a bit. But as you can see here, I do two dots, one on the top and one on the bottom, and I do dots over the cheeks as well. So you get a white paint and a toothpick, or I use a bamboo skewer. And this will help you work on the tiny, tiny stuff, like this. And then dots on her cheeks. I'm gonna get enough ink, paint here. Okay. Okay, so here she is. She's all ready. And done. And I'm going to clear this up and just show you the rest of the dolls once again. And you can choose anything you want to embellish, like I said before, and you're all set. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. I hope you enjoyed the tips, and stay tuned for more. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel, and visit my website, fofuchadolls.com, or visit my Etsy shop as well, Fofucha Dolls. Bye-bye, till next time.